so my name is Galen Donovan, and I am the production assistant for the Drowsy Chaperone with Cameo Productions. And that basically means I'm going to be helping with anything and everything that I can and making sure everything goes as smoothly as possible.
Yes, because by about midweek, I will have lost my mind.
Oh, but as you should. That's why I'm there. As long as I know where your mind is, I don't need to know where my mind is.
Do you have any sort of history with the company?
So no, this is going to be my first time working with you guys, and I'm so excited about that. I got to see your production of Ragtime at concert, and that was my first experience, first time hearing about Cameo Productions, and I loved it. I thought it was wonderful, and I have sort of known Jim for a couple of years now at least. We've crossed paths several times when I've been at different auditions throughout the state, and I've actually had the pleasure of seeing you on stage a couple of times. And that is
when was that?
Men of La Mancha.
Oh, that's right. You saw that.
So, slight sidebar. That was truly my first experience with you. And I was blown away because I knew that you were going on very, very last minute you were the supporting lead in that, right?
I went on for the innkeeper.
The innkeeper, okay. And
yeah, so,
you absolutely killed it.
I did that thing that I always hate doing, which is, so do you want to come be a part of this thing? I don't know exactly what, but like, I like your energy in the room, so come join us. And you said yes.
I was so happy and so flattered when you asked me. And another part of my history, I guess more so with you than with the company itself, but sort of with the company as well, is that I have a huge respect for your work. I know you have stage managed most of the things that I have seen at the Iverson Playhouse. And I've heard wonderful things about you from other people who have worked with you. And now I have experience working with you myself. And I have a ton of respect for what you do and how capable you are as a stage manager. But because you were kind of top dog on the production side of things for me with Escape to Margaritaville, I got to really see just how much you dig your teeth into each show that you work on. And I loved that experience. And then you asked me if I wanted to be a part of the production team for Drowsy. And I was like, absolutely. Of course I do. That's a wonderful experience and a wonderful opportunity. So, yeah.
In one of my former lives, I was an educator, and I can see when there are people who just want to learn how stuff works in this crazy profession that we have chosen to be part of. Yeah. So I always like being able to say, hey, do you want to learn some more? I need help. I need another set of hands. I can tell that you want to learn how things work. This could be mutually beneficial. Do you want to jump on board? And you said yes. Thank God.
Of course. Thank you for extending this opportunity for me. I'm genuinely looking forward to it.
So let's talk about this crazy rehearsal period.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yeah.
So folks arrive in town on Sunday. We begin rehearsals on Monday.
Yep.
Opening night is Friday.
You see, I know this. I have known this, and hearing it in that context still makes my brain want to make like a little Daffy Duck-shaped hole in the wall.
So do you have any sort of history with Drowsy Chaperone? Did you know it before I approached you about it? Have you ever worked on it?
So I've never worked on it. So I'm very excited to get to know it better. And from, actually being a part of the show, I've seen it live twice. And the first time that I saw it was with my wonderful Auntie Leona. Hi, Auntie. And she took me to see it at the Goodspeed when they did it. And I just absolutely loved it. It was hilarious. It did exactly what I think the show tries to do. And that was, it took me out of my life at the moment. And I honestly can't even remember exactly what was happening at that moment in time in my personal life. But I remember the show took me out of whatever was happening, and it fully amazed me. It excited me. It made me laugh. And I think that I'm kind of jumping questions a little bit here, but that to me is what the show is about. I love that about it. And that's what I'm most excited for people to see about it, because for me, musical theater is about, forgetting the other things that are happening in your present life and just being able to either imagine something better or imagine something entirely different that would never be possible in real life, whatever the case might be. And so that's my experience with seeing it. I've seen it, I saw it there, and I saw it again last year with a company that I've worked with several times. And I love it. I think it's silly and goofy. I think the music is great. And I love that it simultaneously pokes fun at and really, shines a spotlight on a lot of things about Golden Age theater and just musical theater in general that I think a lot of people really love.
So what are you looking forward to most about working on the show?
So honestly, I think just getting to know the whole show better. It's something that I have loved each time that I saw it, and getting to be a part of producing the show, and getting to be a part of seeing how the directors work, seeing how the music directors work. I've done a lot of shows on stage, have not done nearly as many off stage, backstage, behind the scenes, whatever you want to call it. So getting to be a part of the production aspect of the show, getting to see how all pieces come together, and really just getting to put a really fun, happy show up on its feet and put something together that I think audiences will really, really enjoy.